I really just can't state enough how much I love this area and its music. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, shouldn't they? Damn it. What's going on, guys? My name is Matt Omega, and welcome back to Let's Play Jak II. In the last episode, someone has been simmering the plot for a while because, god damn, it has thickened. So, turns out, we're in the future. Dead Town is what is left of Sandover Village, and the Shadow is Samos, of all people. He doesn't quite seem to be the same Samos that we knew, but still Samos nonetheless. Yeah, you can say that a lot of things happened last time, but I think the most important thing of all is that we finally get to keep the jetboard. And in this episode, we'll head back into Haven City, and we're going to kick things off by doing a couple of side missions that have opened up now that we've taken care of all the scouts in Haven Forest. Just to check, what is actually on the menu for us? Whatever the hell that red icon is, Torn wants us back at the underground hideout, or maybe the Shadow this time. Let's have a look at the map here and see where we're going. So, we have two side missions down that way. So one in the Southern Garden, one in the port. Something going on in the bazaar, and back at the underground hideout. So we're going to kick things off by heading over to the Southern Garden. And I'm just going to cruise down there on my my sleek new jetboard, because why the hell not? Now, I believe that if you're good enough with the spinning, that you can actually get up.
This is Krew. I just talked to my racing client, and she told me you're pretty good with that jetboard of hers. My sources say a shipment of Crimson Guard listening equipment just arrived in the port. None of us, including the underground, want those devices up and running. It's not good for business. Ride the jetboard out into the port and destroy every Crimson Guard crate you find. There's sure to be a defense perimeter, so watch out, eh?
Alright, so now we have a mission from Krew as well. But as I was saying, I believe that if you're good enough with the spins, it is possible to kind of get up to the speed of the Zoomers. I think. I mean, I'm just basing this knowledge off the last time I watched a speedrun, so maybe not. But the most important thing is the jetboard is way more fun to ride. But this, I believe, is another orb hunt, and normally I would bring a zoomer along, but I want to see how I go just with the jetboard. So, what do we got?
It's a tough one. Beat the clock to here.
Alright, so if you were paying attention on the way over to this location, there is a paddock of yak owls not too far from here. Across from there is where we want to go, behind those rocks over there. And it looks like we actually got plenty of time. There we go. Easy as.
Good work, Jed.
Alright, so next we want to do is we want to go down to the port because there is another side mission for us there. And while we're down there, we may as well take care of this thing for Krew as well. And the next one is a ring challenge, so we don't really need to worry too much about vehicles. How far away from it are we actually? Well, I guess we've never really gone this way, so I guess I can at least, you know, show off what it all looks like. So these big areas here are pretty much known as the gardens, you know, as evident by the fact that they're growing some gigantic vegetables here. God damn. There's another security wall I never took care of. Huh. Now we're over on the other side of the porch, and we never really been over on this end. So like normally the first we go is the hip hog and then straight back. But yeah. And there's not too much over here really. Now is it over this way or? Yes. Pretty much right next to the hip hog actually. Really? Okay, so when you're riding around the jetboard, a lot of the times civilians will duck you out of the way if you're about to run over them, but sometimes, for God knows why, you are able to actually run into them, and doing so can trigger the guards. Again, no idea why, but And it's not a consistent thing either. I mean, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Oh, at least that was quick. Well, so much for just using the jet board all the way, but like I said, we've got another ring challenge, so it's about to give us a zoomer. Yeah. It was just next to the hip hop, wasn't it? Yeah. Alright. That's the wrong gap. Here we are.
I'd like to see you prove your driving skills. Take on another ring challenge. Let's see what you got.
Alright. Where's out? There it is. Alright. We haven't had a ring challenge for a long time, have we? I think the first one we did is actually the only other one we've done, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So, it'll change of pace, I guess. We never actually took care of the security wall either. Yeah. This is pretty much just kind of the promenade leading right up to the front entrance of the palace. And right next to us is actually a huge statue of the founder of Haven City. Who we've heard of. His name is Ma, which I might get a good look at a little later on when I'm not, trying to race against the clock. Oh, great! Ring challenge is taking us, off the zoomer. I completely forgot about this one. All right, but good thing we have our jet board. Otherwise, we would not be able to do this. Yep. Just make sure you steer clear of any civilians because we've already seen what can happen if you're not careful. And now, we gotta get ourselves another zoomer. Probably. That will at least be the easiest option, I reckon. Yeah. Yeah, definitely get yourself a zoomer because the timing is way too tight for you to keep doing this with a jet board. Anyway. Yeah. If I remember correctly, this one's actually going to take us up on the walkway above. It is.
Not bad. You could be my getaway driver anytime.
Well, the last little jump I got off of there was alright at least. But now that we're all the way back here, do I want to go back and take care of that thing for Krew, or do I want to go straight to Torn? How's about I cut away and I'll let you know where I end up. And back out here at the porch. Yes, I've decided to do the thing for Krew first. And reason being is that I don't think Krew has too much for us to do at the moment. So also he's the furthest away from everything else, so I guess I'm just gonna get it out of the way as soon as possible. And also, we haven't done stuff for Krew for a little bit. We've kind of been doing our own thing for a while, so yeah. But anyway, this is what Krew wants us to do. There's those little capsules down there on the water. We want to go over the water with the jet board and avoid those mines and destroy all of them throughout the entire port area. And as soon as you either break one or set off a mine, the timer starts. And it alerts the guards. Because of course it does. I never really outlined the fact that, well, it's very obvious from what you're seeing on screen at the moment, but yes, indeed, the jet board can hover over water. Even though I just did a bunch of that back in Haven Forest and neglected to even mention it. I was busy looking for orbs, okay? Definitely take advantage of everything you know to do on the jet board at this point. So higher jumps, boost jumps, spins to speed up. Luckily, we do have plenty of time for this as well. Run around in here. Am I wrong in thinking that there's no two patterns of mines that are alike? Or at least just most of them are different? Oh, sure. But, fine, swimming under that bridge is the easiest way to go over here. There is a pathway under a bridge. Well, there's a, it's not really a pathway, but you can go under one of the bridges over there and come around here, but that's slow. Oh no, I think we've seen this one before, okay. But, yeah, most of them I think are different, so, you know, there's a variety. Come on. Where are we? Yeah, this bridge here. Come on. Get through there. Last one. With nearly 30 seconds to spare. Awesome. God damn it! Okay, make that a little over 20.
Excellent work, Chad. Even I am impressed. That should keep those unscrupulous Crimson Guards out of our business. What's the world coming to when you can't buy off a few guards with bribes?
Well,
I hate the smell of this part of the city.
I was at a loss for words for a second there, and I'm not sure why. What's wrong with me? But anyway, we've, What the hell? You guys saw that? There was a zoomer here and 2 more spawned in the exact same spot. I've never seen that before. God damn. What am I doing to this game? If ever there was a time for me to be speechless, it's now. Not when I was just riding on over. Let's just go and see Krew before anything else fucks up.
Baron sent his goons to harass me as usual, eh? Health violations, back taxes. Everyone wants a piece of me. Oh well.
Lucky for you, there's plenty to go around.
Destroying that cargo in the port is more important than you know, eh? I've got a new project going, and I don't need anyone snooping around my shipments. Let's just say, if everything goes as planned, I'm going to corner the market in metalhead trophies. Anyway, I have another job for you. An associate of mine, Bruta, works with me in the forced labor trade.
You mean the slave trade?
I prefer freedom challenged. Lurkers are the city's low-class labor. Bruta pays me handsomely to help him free lurkers and get them safely out of the city. Oh, it lifts my spirit to help those in need. And I need his money.
Lurkers? We don't like lurkers.
But you do like gun upgrades, eh? There are 3 Crimson Guard transports carrying lurkers to a project the Baron has outside the city. Take out the transports and bring the 3 lurkers to Bruta's trinket stand in the bazaar.
Well, just when you thought nothing else could possibly be brought up from the last game, Lurkers still exist. But instead of being a, prime source of just annoyance, no, they are the city's, slave labor. And instead of fighting them, now we're gonna try and free them. Alright, I guess I'm okay with a little change of pace, and these are the kind of transports we are looking for. We want to shoot them down and free the guys, so let's get started.
Hey, boy, hurry up and get in. We'll take you to Bruta.
Now, much like when we were escorting the underground agents earlier, just rock up close to them with your zoomer and stop, and they'll jump right on. Luckily, you don't need a 2 or 3 seater to get them to hop on. But do keep in mind that if you're using a regular zoomer like this, you are much more likely to blow up if you take too much damage. But, do I want to change zoomers after I drop this one off? Not sure. Now, unlike when we were,
There's another beast of burden.
unlike when we were dropping off the underground agents, we don't have to stop to drop them off. We can just drive past, and there we go. I'm actually going to change over to this one here. Now, there's another one back over this way by the palace. I think I want to take care of that one next. At least now that I'm in a 2-seater, I can take a bit more damage before I'll have to, abandon ship. Shouldn't have gotten too far. It's just doing a complete loop. Even though it was right in front of me when it saw what I did to the last transport I crossed. Oh well.
Animal lover, get your furry butt in a vehicle.
Did I mention that Crimson Guard Zoomers are the fastest in the game, but also the most frail? It does not take very much to knock one of those things out. In fact, it ran into me and it got destroyed. I think the only benefits of those things are that they're fast and they have a built-in gun. Which normally wouldn't mean too much considering we have one of our own, but we can't actually pull out our gun when we're using one of those.
Another lurker freed.
On the Krew side, what the hell am I saying? On the flip side, if we were to hijack one of the guards' large cruisers, they are the slowest but tankiest of all the Zoomers in the game. They also have their own gun. Really, the default gun of them is nowhere near as good as any of our guns, but you know, we'll deal.
Vehicle, buddy, we can save you.
All right, last one. Out of the way, you. Now, I'm not grounded, so can they really be considered roadkill? I mean, I didn't run over them with tires and like smush them into the ground or something. I just hit them and floated right over them. And this thing's about to blow. This thing's about to blow. Just a little further, little further, little further. Okay, we're good.
Little Archie warrior, you have do great thing for Brutal and Lurker people.
No toucher, the dude.
Oh, sorry. You great guy. Brutal not forget. Brutal pay you back. You see.
Huh. So, apparently in the however many years between the last game and this one, Lurkers have learnt to talk. Or at least particular ones have. Right. Now, is that all that Krew wanted us to do? In either case, I'm going back down to the port anyway. Because, as you might have seen, we got a gun upgrade from him. Oh, yeah, he does something else for us. But we got a gun upgrade from him right as we started the mission. Which was the ammo capacity upgrade. Which is what I was waiting for to take care of some of the gun courses. Damn it. Now, I kept telling myself that I'm going to save these until after I get the ammo capacity upgrades. Doesn't mean I'm looking forward to them. Huh. I'm free to run over these guys as long as I jump off before I do so. Good to know, good to know.
Care to try for the course record?
I am going to try for the course record, unfortunately. Because, these can potentially be the most pain in the ass to get the records for. In fact, I didn't even make the bronze when we did the blaster course, if you'll remember. So, I'm going to start with the scouter gun and work my way up. And, I think I'll just cut till I get my successful attempt, or at least until I get a silver. Right. So that first attempt at least got me the silver. What would have screwed me over there were the couple of times that I hit some civilian targets instead. So if I didn't hit those, well, then again, I missed a couple of targets as well. So it was a combination of that and me just missing a few. Hopefully, won't be too much an issue over the next round, because I think I've got this. Alright.
Congratulations. You achieved the gold record.
Well,
Care to try for the course record?
there's the gold for the scattergun course at least. Ultimately, what the gun courses boil down to when you're going for the gold is that it's not so much a test of skill as it is, well, it's kind of a test of skill, but mostly it's a test of memorization, really. It's going to take you a few tries to get the layout of the whole course, and only then are you going to be able to get the scores you want, because, as you might be able to pick up on, the gold targets only appear under certain circumstances. You need to hit certain targets before them for them to pop up in the first place. Now, scattergun, not too bad once you have the rate of fire increase and the ammo capacity increase. Blaster, like I said, is possible right from the get-go when you get it. But it can be difficult. Let's see how I go then. But at least the silver. Again, just because of the difference between the scattergun and the blaster being, you know, the typical rate of fire and range and all that kind of thing. The blaster course requires a lot more precision, a lot more speed, and a lot more skill. This is probably the hardest of all the gun courses to get the gold in. And of course, me being me, I'm gonna keep going for it. Okay. Surprisingly, it did not take me as many attempts as the scattergun course, which is actually very, very surprising. Normally this is the one I get completely hung up on. Oh well. Well, now that we've unlocked the Vulcan barrel, of course, we can do that as well, but I think I'm gonna save that for next time. So, after we've done that, After we've done that, next time we'll be heading back to Krew, see what else he wants us to do, and maybe checking out either what it is that the Underground wants us to do, or what the hell that red icon is. But in any case, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, guys, my name is Matt Omega, and I'll see you guys later.